Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin Roll International Coin Channel. And today we have the West Virginia State Quarter from 2005. And here it is right here on the left and the right. We see it says United States of America here, Liberty under Washington's chin. In God We Trust behind him, a P there for Philadelphia. And at Philadelphia in 2005, the mint made $365,400,000. In MS65 condition, which is pretty good condition, way better than this, it's worth about $5. We also have the Denver Mint coin here, and this is the back of it. And at the Denver Mint, they made $356 million. So between the two of them, a little bit over $700 million of these coins. This is what the back of the coin looks like. If we tip it up on its edge, of course, we know it's a copper nickel clad copper by looking at these two. But we will show you a silver version of this coming up. And there it is, the back. That's West Virginia. Just a really, really nice design. If you look at the top, it says West Virginia 1863. This is the 35th in the state quarter series because West Virginia was the 35th state to enter the Union. What we see here above is the New River Bridge, and this is the one you sometimes see people bungee jumping off of, and actually I've seen some people jumping off of and pulling the parachute. I believe it's 1,000 feet high. It's really, really high one way or the other. It goes over the New River Gorge, which is in West Virginia. Down at the bottom, and it says New River Gorge here, of course. Down at the bottom it says 2005, and here it says E Pluribus Unum. Now, I've seen a few of these on the internet, and I want to show you something that's not a die crack or any kind of error. And that is, if you get right down in here, you'll see that there's some lines that go down below, right through New and River. And if you look at them, you'll see that they don't actually go through the letters, they go underneath them. So sometimes you'll see this on the internet and they'll say die crack error and they'll show this line. If you don't see a break in the words on here, it is not a die crack or any kind of error. That's the way that they engraved it. And when I say they engraved it, of course it was John Mercanti who engraved it, and his initials are right over here, J and an M. So when John Mercanti engraved this, he made these letters part of the design and part of the river, and actually has the river flowing through the letters. Really nice touch. We see here, we have some patina here, and we've got some colors coming in, but because this coin is a little bit beat, it's not going to be worth anything more than a quarter probably. In MS63, this coin's worth 65 cents. So it has to be really good to be worth 65 cents. It has to be collector quality good to be worth $4 or $5. Now I said I was going to show you a silver one, and I want to show you the silver one right now. Now, this is as you can tell, it's from the San Francisco Mint. But this is not, can you tell by looking at this isn't a silver one? I can. But that's because I have both the silver one and the other one together. So remember, the San Francisco Mint made two different quarters. They made this quarter here, which is the Clad Quarter. If you hold it just right, you can actually see the difference in coloring. So this one over here is the Clad Quarter, and we know it has the copper nickel mix. This over here with that shiny silver whitish. And the silver is much kind of white shiny, shinier than the copper nickel. And if you're not sure, you can always just tip them up and you can see, wow, what a beautiful coin this is. So this is still a proof coin. And when you look at the back, you see that they engrave it the same, but they actually polish it differently. And you get these amazing colors if you tip it back and forth. And just a shine, you can see the tip of the this pen in it. These coins here in the Proof 65, which this one probably is Proof 65, or maybe above, is worth about $2.30. So not a huge value. This one over here, though, let's tip this one up because we see this is an S, and we see that there isn't. You want to tip them both up together just so you can see. We'll do that. All right, copper, nickel, clad copper, silver. No missing the difference. All right, so here's the silver one. This one here, and that right there is patina. This is actually coming from the package. This isn't anything anybody touched or did anything to. Sometimes he's just, when metal cools, it sometimes changes color or it oxidizes. You can see a little bit of oxidation on his nose. That's not oxidation on his cheek. And here we see a little drop. Probably a little bit of fluid hit this. And so the S is a little bit funny there. Now, this coin here is worth $8 or $9. It's worth $4 or $5 just in silver. And then when you get this patina, and notice how the patina goes right through the center. So that's one of the reasons I think it's a cooling issue. Because if you look at the colors on this side here, you'll see that they are the same place that the colors are on this side here, that whole center region. And if we look at this, look at the hair on Washington. Look how detailed it is. Look at a little bit of blue coloring in there. And the ponytail. And then way down here at the bottom, we see a JF and a WC. And I used to say it's on the bottom of the neck, but it turns out the official terminology is on the truncation of the neck. So the JF is for John Flanagan, who originally designed the Washington Quarter in 1932, Washington's 200th birthday. And the WC is for William Cousins, who helped with the upgrade of the quarter. All right, so we have an S silver, we have an S regular, we have a P, and then I want to show you this other one. And this one, many people say, mistake this for a regular quarter, but it's not. This is a satin finish, which comes in a United States uncirculated mint set. It's not a business strike, it's a satin finish, and this coin here is probably worth about $4.50 itself. So when you find the uncirculated mint sets, they don't put business strikes in them anymore. At least they didn't starting in 1999 maybe. They did the satin finish coins. I guess they started the satin finish in 2005. I'm wrong about that. It was this was the first series of them. So if you see one like this, you know it's not a general circulation coin. It's not a business strike. It's a satin finish uncirculated mint set. All right, well, that's all we have today from DC Coinwell International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comment section.